Hey everyone, welcome to the class this evening. I'm going to be talking about mood management and emotional aromatherapy with the essential oils. It's a pretty interesting topic, so I hope that you guys enjoy it and you get a lot out of it. I've got my notes, so I'm going to try to stay on topic and stay concise so I don't talk for too long. This should only take about maybe 20 minutes or so. It's not a very long class. What I'll do is just go over just the basic stuff about the oils, just in case there's anybody new here. I'll just give a general overview of what essential oils are and how we use them. And then I'm going to approach the topic of mood management and emotions and how we can use the oils to help with managing stress and anxiety, sleep, mood disorders, those sorts of things with the oils. Because there's a lot of things that we can do with the oils, and they're really very, very helpful in this area. So if you don't know me, my name is Diane Murphy. My business page is The Essential Oil MP. I'm a nurse practitioner and I do work in psychiatry, so this topic is one of my favorite to really talk about with the essential oils. So if you're coming on, say hi so I know you're here. And as we go along, if you have any questions, feel free to stop me and ask questions, and I'll try to address them as we go along. So what are essential oils? We always start these classes off just in case there's new people. And we want to tell everybody what essential oils are so everybody knows. They're aromatic compounds. They're very light in molecular weight. They're extracted from plants, all parts of the plant, the flowers, the stems, the leaves, the seeds. The citrus oils are coming from the rind. They're made of hundreds of natural concentrated compounds, and they're 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So if you have 1 drop of peppermint, for example, it's about equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So that tells you just really how strong these oils are. And they're very, very easily synthesized by our bodies. They work on a cellular level, and they support our body's healthy functions. And all essential oils, they're really not all alike. There's many chemical variations in the oils. Potency and purity are very, very important. You're seeing oils nowadays everywhere. Walmart, CVS, Best Buy, Target. I mean, they're all over the place. It's kind of the in thing right now. Everybody's getting in on natural products, and essential oils are very popular. So you want to be really sure that what you're using is pure and potent. Potency is important. When the oils are grown and harvested in their natural habitat, you're going to get the compounds in the oils that you want and what you need to get the effect that you're after. So if I'm growing lavender, in Gardner, it's not going to be the same as the lavender that doTERRA gets from France. It grows naturally in France. The soil conditions are correct. The climate, temperature, sun, rain, all of that combined makes for the compounds in these oils to be in the proper proportion that you need to get the effect that you want. If you're getting some synthetic oil that isn't pure, you're really not going to get the quality and the experience that you want. Hi, Tammy. So that's really important. And the other thing that's very important is purity. We don't want to have anything else in our bottle of oil. We just want pure essential oil straight from a plant. We don't want any fillers or toxins, herbicides, fungus, bacteria, none of that. We don't want anything else in the bottle. And that's very, very important to doTERRA. They test all of the bottles of oil. As soon as the oil is extracted from the plant, it begins a 5-step testing process all along the way, and up until it's bottled, up until the cap is sealed. So you can be really sure that what you're getting is pure, good oil. So there's 3 ways to use the oils: aromatically, topically, and internally. So aromatically, the aromatic compounds, they're binding to the neural pathways in our nasal passage, and it influences emotions via the limbic system. And that's where all our memories are stored, and I'm going to get into that a little bit more. Using them aromatically also supports the respiratory system, and it's a way to cleanse the air. So when we do this aromatically, we'll use a diffuser. That's one way where we'll put the oils in a diffuser, and it will put the oil out in small particles in the air, so you can affect the entire room. So you can sanitize the air. You can also affect mood and emotions of the people that are in the room. So that's really nice. Topically is absorbed through the skin and into the bloodstream. Everything we put on our body does end up in our bloodstream, so another reason that we want to have really pure oils. We can soothe some achy joints, achy muscles this way. We can use them topically for things like skin imperfections, cuts, scrapes, burns. We always want to dilute when we use them topically, and what I mean by that is we use any type of vegetable oil as a carrier, and it can be almond, jojoba, coconut, grapeseed, anything that you like to dilute your oil is fine. And that's really important because it lessens the chance to have a skin sensitivity, and it also helps the oil to penetrate more efficiently into your skin. And then internally is the third way that we use, and this is specific to doTERRA. We can support our digestive system this way, we can support our brain health this way, provides antioxidants and helps with our gut health. So you can use them in an empty vegetable capsule, you can put a drop under your tongue, on the roof of your mouth. There are several ways that you can do it. So the effects that these oils have on our brain is a neuroprotective effect. It penetrates the lipid membrane and crosses over that blood-brain barrier. So that's why these oils are so effective at helping with managing moods and helping with emotions. The best method of application for the oils for brain support, pulse points in the front of your neck, on your wrists, the suboccipital point, and that's that little area, that little triangle at the base of your skull back here, at the back of your neck. That's an excellent place to put the oils for brain health. Aromatic diffusion, that's my favorite way to use the oils when I'm trying to affect mood, and that's really one of the superior ways to do it, because you're really getting the oils right where you want them to go. So oils can uplift mood. Imagine when you are breaking open an orange peel and you smell that orange smell coming out of the peel. I mean, that is where our wild orange comes from. It's pressed right out of an orange. And you can sense that. It uplifts your mood when you smell that, and you can really feel it energizing you. There's a chemical reason for those pleasant feelings that you're feeling when you smell that orange. So those neurons in our nasal passage, the olfactory neurons, they're in the upper part of our nose. They generate an impulse that's passed to the brain along that nerve, the olfactory nerve. The part of the brain that this arrives at first is called the olfactory bulb. And this processes that signal and then passes that information about the smell to other parts of the brain closely connected to it. And this is the limbic system that I had talked about before. The limbic system is a set of structures that play a major role in controlling our mood, our behavior, our memory, our emotions. That is where memories are stored. That's where emotions originate from. When you first smell a new scent, you link it to an event or a person, whatever is going on in that particular moment. Your brain forges a link between that smell and a memory. So here's an example. When you smell the smell of chlorine, do you associate it with summertime in a swimming pool and being a kid and swimming all day long in the summer? So when you encounter that smell again and again, you're going to have that link. That link is already there, and it will make a memory or a mood kind of come out when you smell that. And it might make you feel good. It might not make you feel good. There are some smells that when you smell them, they elicit a feeling or a mood that isn't good. So it can go either way. But that link is already there. It's already forged in your brain. So another way that smells affect us is by our neurotransmitters. So the compounds in essential oils can interact with certain neurotransmitters and they can elicit calming feelings for us. They also interact with the part of our brain responsible for things like heart rate, blood pressure. So they're really able to give us some physical calming as well as emotional calming, as well as mental. So when we talk about using the oils for moods and emotions, there's a difference between moods and emotions. Moods are something that are more long-standing. You don't really know when you started to feel anxiety or when you started to feel blue or depressed. It's just an ongoing thing that happens, and there's just no clear-cut beginning. Emotions, on the other hand, they're a little bit different. You feel grief or sadness or anger or guilt or happy, and you know when you started to feel happy, you know when you started to feel mad or angry, or when you started to feel anxiety, and you kind of know what caused it. Somebody made you upset, or something that happened caused you to feel sad or mad or happy or glad. So that's a little bit of the difference between moods and emotions. Emotions are more shorter lasting, and moods can be ongoing. So we can use the oils in many different ways to help with these things, to help with the longer standing moods and the shorter emotions. Citrus oils encourage a lot of feelings of positivity. They're uplifting. So oils like lemon, wild orange, bergamot, some of our blends like Elevation, Motivate, Cheer, Citrus Bliss, those are all citrus blends, and they have a very energizing, uplifting result from using them. They can also calm anxious feelings. The citrus interacts with some of the neurotransmitters that are responsible for helping with anxiety. So they help in other ways to calm anxious feelings. A couple of the other oils that can help with calming anxious feelings and worry: clary sage, lavender, frankincense, serenity. Serenity is one of our lavender-based blends, which is really nice. Some of the oils that are helpful for managing stress. Stress is another one of the biggies that we like to use the oils to manage. You can help reduce feelings of stress with Forgive. Forgive is one of our newer emotional blends, and it's got a lot of the tree oils in it. It's one of those blends that it smells kind of woodsy and earthy. It's really nice, and it helps to really calm those stressful feelings. Balance, Serenity, those two together are very, very calming, very nice. And marjoram, vetiver, and some of the citrus blends and lavender as well can help with stress. We have quite a few blends in our emotional aromatherapy line, and I'll go over a few of those. There's about 6 of them that we can go over. But Peace is a really nice one. It's a blend of vetiver, lavender, ylang-ylang, frankincense, clary sage, marjoram. It counteracts anxious and fearful emotions and promotes reassurance and contentment. So it's a nice kind of earthy smelling blend. It's really a good one. Forgive, the one that I just mentioned for using for stress. Now that's a blend of spruce, bergamot, juniper berry, myrrh, arborvitae. It counteracts anger and guilt feelings and promotes contentment, relief, and patience. It's really nice in the diffuser. Passion is a nice one. It's fractionated coconut oil, cardamom, cinnamon bark, ginger, clove bud, sandalwood, jasmine, and vanilla. It counteracts boredom and disinterest and promotes excitement, passion, and joy. Motivate. A lot of people like to use Motivate when they're trying to get focused, when they're trying to get something done, like if they have a big project at work or something they want to get done around the house. I know a lot of people will diffuse Motivate when they're trying to get things done. It's peppermint, coriander, clementine, basil, melissa, rosemary, vanilla bean. And it counteracts doubt, pessimism, and cynicism and promotes confidence, courage, and belief. Kind of smells, it reminds me a little bit of Citrus Bliss, where it has that citrusy and vanilla kind of combination. Cheer. Cheer is one of my most favorites. Cheer really will turn the mood around in a room. It's such a nice scent. It's got wild orange, clove, anise, lemon myrtle, nutmeg, vanilla bean, ginger, cinnamon bark. It counteracts feeling down, blue, or low and promotes optimism, cheerfulness, and happiness. And it really does. It really does. Console. That's a blend of frankincense, patchouli, ylang ylang, sandalwood, osmanthus. Counteracts feelings of grief, sadness, and hopelessness and promotes comfort. So those are the 6 oils in our emotional aromatherapy kit. So those are nice. And there's a wheel that comes with the kit, and it's kind of it has the oils grouped where there's citrus blends, spice, flower, and what you do is you look at this wheel and you can pick what emotion you're feeling, and it will show you what oil would help with managing that emotion and kind of helping to settle it down for you. And the other oils that we have that are good for mood management, they're the 4 original mood management oils, are Balance, Serenity, Citrus Bliss, and Elevation. Elevation and Citrus Bliss are really nice for energizing, uplifting, kind of lifting a mood. Balance is good for grounding. It'll kind of, if you're having mind chatter or just feeling a little anxious and nervous about something, Balance is really nice for calming the nerves and calming everything down. And then Serenity. Serenity is that lavender blend, really nice for sleep. Putting that in the diffuser is a really helpful for getting some good sleep. So those are the mood oils and the emotional aromatherapy oils. Does anybody have any questions? I'm not sure. Can't really see if anybody's watching or not, but if you are there and you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. Right now, if you're new, I don't know if there's anybody new watching, but right now this month, until the end of the month, until November 30th, doTERRA has several different enrollment kits that are 20% off, which is a really good deal. Really good deal. I've never seen the price this low before, ever. It's crazy. But the emotional aromatherapy kit comes with a diffuser, and it's normally $195, and right now it's 20% off, so I think it's $156, and you get all those emotional oils that I talked about plus a diffuser. But there's several other kits that are also on sale for 20% off. So if anybody's new and they want to know about how to join doTERRA and how to get the good prices, just put a comment down below and I will answer those questions for you. But I do have the information posted in the group as well. So I'm not sure. I'll just give it a couple more minutes and see if anybody wants to ask any questions. But like I said, using the oils for mood management is really one of the best ways to use them. I think it's so effective, especially when you're diffusing. I don't know if you can see I have a doTERRA right there is one of my diffusers. You can't really see it, but that's one of the diffusers that I got at convention a couple of years ago, and that one works a little bit differently where you actually attach the bottle of oil to the diffuser and it disperses it right out of the oil bottle. Most of the diffusers you add water to them and then you add a few drops of the oil to the diffuser, and that's a great way, like I said, to get it out into the air. You can really affect the mood of everybody in the room. If you have, somebody in the family that's feeling a little bit grumpy, a little bit down, you can turn on the diffuser and nobody knows, and then all of a sudden they're feeling really good, they're feeling better, and they're not quite sure why until they see how you snuck over and turned the diffuser on. That's my little secret in the house. And it's also great, like I said, to there are some blends that we have that are not traditional mood blends, but like Breathe, which is the freebie today. We have our BOGO week going on this week, and we have buy On Guard today and you get a free Breathe. Well, Breathe is one of those oils that does double duty. It's great for anything respiratory, but it also helps promote good sleep. The eucalyptus in the Breathe is very calming and relaxing, and it really helps to get a good night's sleep by diffusing the Breathe. And then you have the On Guard, which is the purchase the On Guard, get the Breathe free. But On Guard has wild orange in it. It also has clove and cinnamon. So those oils as well, not only do they purify the air and help sanitize and boost your immunity, but they also help with mood and emotions, especially the wild orange. So you're kind of can get a lot of different uses out of the oils. So that's it for mood management and the oils. Like I said, if you have any questions, if you think of something and you watch this video later, let me know. Actually, if you're watching this video on a replay, just let me know. Just type replay in the comments, because I kind of like to know who's watching, and then I can follow up and see if you have any questions and if you need any information. But let me know if you need anything. I'm always here. You can post a question in the group and I'll get back to you. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. And if you want to, if you have any suggestions too of any topics that you would like me to present, I'd like to present more things within the group for you. So if there's other topics that you're interested in, put that in the comments as well. And I can put together other little Facebook Lives that we can do addressing those topics. So anyway, have a good night. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.